The argument about stretching and when to stretch has been going on for years and still continues to divide us today. Now, some people say that you should stretch before and after exercise. Some say that you should only stretch afterwards. Some say that stretching before exercise increases your risk of injury, and then there are others that say that actually by not stretching before exercise you increase your risk of injury. So who do you believe and what do you do? Well, essentially there are a few factors to consider. One, that not everybody is exactly the same. We're all anatomically different. We all take part in different activities. What works for one won't always work for everybody. The other factor to consider really is what type of stretching are you doing? When are you doing it? What are the aims, the objectives and the goals of your stretching? There are really two different types of stretching. There's dynamic stretching, which involves movement, and there's static stretching, which involves holding positions for a set period of time. Now, personally, I'm in the camp that believes that a warm-up should involve dynamic stretching. It should have movement. It should prime the muscles, essentially, that are going to be used for that chosen activity. It should increase your heart rate, your blood circulation, your breathing. You should be getting warm. So here's a few reasons why I believe that dynamic stretching should be part of your warm-up. Dynamic stretching prepares the muscles and the joints in a more specific manner than static stretching would, and it's usually tailored to a particular activity. It increases your heart rate, your blood flow to the muscles, which improves efficiency of oxygen uptake and the transport, carbon dioxide removal, and the removal of other byproducts of exercise. It increases the suppleness of connective tissue, which reduces the risk of musculoskeletal injury. It wakes up the body's central nervous system, which increases coordination, awareness, accuracy, and your reaction time. It gets you to focus and concentrate on the activity that you're about to take part in, and I believe that getting the mind ready for exercise is just as important as the body. So for me, static stretching is best placed after exercise to help your muscles relax, return them to their more natural length, and just retain some form of flexibility. It should be relaxing, it should reduce your heart rate and your breathing, and it should relieve the symptoms of tightness and fatigue that have naturally built up over the course of your exercise program or activity. In its very nature, for me, static stretching is essentially a therapeutic process which helps you to wind down, to switch off the body, the mind. So, again, in my opinion, why would you ever really want your muscles to relax and your body and your mind to completely switch off just before you're about to perform a physically strenuous and demanding activity? But we have to bear in mind that actually some people have been doing this static stretching before exercise for years and continue to do so with no trouble. So again, one size doesn't fit all. Coming up in a few seconds are a set of dynamic stretching exercises that I've put together just to give you an idea of the type of things you should or could be doing before your particular activity. Now, this is my own personal routine that I do before cycling and before my strength and conditioning at the gym, but essentially it can be applied to any sport or activity you like.